My name was Williams Alonso Varela, and I have lived two lives. Back in the city of Manchester, New Hampshire, I was in elementary school. I love hanging out with my friends. Who doesn't? My school was overcrowded with so many different people and different styles. Everyone, including me, had the Jordans on, Nike gear, or some type of designer brand. Everyone had a cool hairstyle, some with braids, with beads in it, or even a little piece of jewelry in it. Some people even had a flat high top, just like Will Smith back in the 90s with in Fresh Prince. The most popular haircut was the fade. That's what I had. And number three, all around with the sides faded, taper, man, that was the best. It felt like one big family. Me and my friends, we played basketball. We would go to the store, get our waters, gummies. Don't forget the $1 Arizonas. Right down the block was Beach Street Park, the biggest park in the city. It was packed all the time, with people playing soccer in the fields, hopscotch, jump rope, sorry, jump rope games, and of course the basketball courts. There wasn't just one court, there was two courts with a big fence surrounding them. I was there till I had to go home, which was when the street lights had to turn on. When I got back home, I could smell my mom's cooking as soon as I opened up the apartment door. Going up those stairs after a long day was impossible. But that food man gave me enough strength to make it up those stairs. Walking into my house, my mom would kiss me on my cheek saying, "You hungry?" But I would respond back saying, "Oh, make me play after I take a shower," but I smelt it all the way from the stairs. I knew she loves to hear that. I love I love my home and who I was, Williams Alonso Varela. But my family wasn't the best. We struggled a lot with money. My mother also had a lot of problems, personal struggles. She was a heavy drinker, and she got mad at me when she was drunk. Episodes. Her last episode, she was drunk, sleep on the couch, and I got thirsty and I quietly went to the kitchen and got me a drink. I accidentally woke her up and she got angry at me. She tore up the whole living room and started to hit me. She got one solid hit straight across my face. Cops was called, and I went to my uncle's house for the night. The next day, I wanted to go play ball. I was used to those episodes. I went to ask my uncle, and he said, "No, you have to stay home. The police want to talk to us." And I thought this was just another blah, 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 blah talk. But this time, they showed up with a lady, all dressed up in office clothes and a binder. She said, "Pack your bags and leave with me." I couldn't run from them. They had some cops that were some big dudes. The walk to the car is something I won't forget. As soon as I got in the car, I was given a bag and a stuffed moose. I was being placed into foster care. I didn't know how I felt, being ripped out of my own home with no choice at 12 years old. It didn't really make sense. The first home I was placed into was with an old lady. She seemed nice till after being there for a few days. I was still in Manchester, but not home. I was sent to another home, Ware, New Hampshire, the countryside. The only thing I knew about the countryside was just scary cabins, just like they had them in the movies. I moved in with a white family. I did 2 years there at that place, and I still have friends there from there still to this day. I left that place for a better home to fit in. That's when I met the Tanuvasas, a colored family. Everything went well, and I got adopted back in 2018. I started my high school years there, and it was hard to fit in. I had fancy shoes, style, cool haircut, but everyone else there, they wore jeans, boots, landscaping brands, and their hands was always dirty from working on their trucks. But I was lucky to have a good basketball team. Once I made the team and took a spot right away as a starter and captain, everyone wanted me now. I fell for that. It felt nice. But once the season was over, it all went back to the same. You're so hood. You're not smart. You talk so much. You're not funny. You think you're cool with all that drip you have? I was forced to change, to feel accepted. I had to change the way how I talk, move, act, even the way how I think. I lost who I was. Williams Alonso Ravella. Since I got adopted, I was given a chance to change my name. I picked up 2 names that are only from the family of the Tanuvasas. The name I picked up was Siave Vai and Tanuvasa. School got better, but my mental health got worse because I didn't like the new William I was becoming. After being there in Hopkinton for 4 years, I wanted my old life back. I missed the different cultures, styles, haircuts, and the food. Even though I changed my name, I went back to Williams Alonso Varela. That was a struggle again. I got angry at people and lost all my friends. I hated all 3 of my high schools there in Hopkinton. But now, today, 2023, I am Williams Alonso Varela. My name is William Siavevai Varela Tanuvasa. I am 18 years old and I have moved back with my first family. I will be finishing my senior year at Manchester West High School. I am known for my past, but I am also known for my skills in basketball. I am an all-state high school player, which only 30 kids only get picked for that in the whole state. I've been playing basketball for 11 years now, and I will be doing my 12th year this upcoming winter. My mother's better now and doesn't drink as heavy. She's a great woman from the jump. She just had a couple struggles. This lesson and experience, it taught me a lot. What the main thing is staying true to who you are. I love who I am, and I am proud of it. I want to help and spread awareness to those who don't like themselves. God created us all different for a reason. A quote from current NBA player Kyrie Irving once said, "Another root of the human struggle is worrying about perspectives of you." This quote helped me stay true to who I was meant to be. In the future, I want to see people accept one another and love one another. I have made it, and you can also. I am happy to be back home, back with myself. I am William Siavai Vai, Varela, Tanavasa, and this is my story.